So for those who haven't been keeping up with this story in particular, Trump recently placed 25% tariffs on Canadian exports, specifically on lumber, steel, and dairy, claiming that these tariffs will protect American jobs. But actually, the reality is the opposite, because tariffs aren't paid by the country they target. They're paid by companies in the country that's imposing those tariffs. So companies in the United States that import these goods from Canada will now face higher costs, which means they'll either have to cut profits, pass the cost on to consumers, or lay off workers. Trump specifically chose to put tariffs on lumber, steel, and dairy because they're crucial to the housing, manufacturing, and food production industries. But the price increases on these products will only fuel inflation in the US and reduce the amount that consumers can spend, which could lead to a recession or even a depression. And we know this already because we've seen it before back in 2018 when Trump's tariffs on steel caused job losses. And even further back with the Smoot-Hawley tariffs in 1930, which made the Great Depression even worse. Tariffs aren't always about trade though, as these tariffs show in particular because Trump is using them to push Canada to be more economically dependent on the US and potentially even become the 51st state of the United States. But regardless of whether this is realistic or not, it shows how tariffs can be used as a political weapon and not just an economic tool.